Afrodescendant Nation. Afrodescendant Nation out here at Hickory Hill Park, 3910 Ridgeway.
All right, I'm glad y'all tuning in. This is Senator Bass with the Afrodescendant Nation. I want to give a shout out to Representative Patrick Epps for putting on this event, getting the word out on our website, on the Afrodescendant Nation. The goal is to make it a household name. The Afrodescendant Nation needs to be a household name. So we're here in support of doing that. Okay.
Turn it up, it might not be up now.
That's right, that's good. All right, so we want, like I said, we want to make it a household name. So we want you to share. Those that are watching, those out there in social media land, put it on Instagram, put it on TikTok, put it on Facebook. We want the Afro-Descendant Nation to go viral because you're a part of the Afro-Descendant Nation, and all our brothers and sisters are a part of the Afro-Descendant Nation, regardless of what organization you belong to. The Afro-Descendant Nation is an umbrella organization for us all. You don't have to give up your organization. Stay in your organization, but join the Afro-Descendant Nation, and it's a protection to us all. We have to unite. We just got to do it. And uniting protects us from our enemies. As we know, other people come into this country and they unite and they do things, and they're also propped up with our tax dollars by our government. But they have things in common, and one thing that they have in common that we don't, they put race first. I'm not talking about black and brown, I'm just talking about black. I'm not including minorities, just black. Not people of color, just black. So let's put ourselves first. Every nation has the same pathologies. Every nation have hate among each other, jealousy and envy among each other. White on white crime is a problem in America. But you know what? You know why they're able to rule? Because race always comes first. Not your religion. Religion cannot come first for black people in this day and time. You know, not your association, not that you're a Shriner or Mason, cannot be first. Not that you're a Dallas Cowboy or a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, cannot be first. It is our interest first at all costs. It's always got to be our interest. Put black interest first. That's all that's required for you to get out this hole, and for me to get out this hole, and for us to get out this hole that we in. It's just to put our interest first, put race first. And when we see each other and greet each other in the best of manners. How you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? Because saying those words promote a bond. It promotes unity. You're not a dog. Don't call yourself dog. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but I'm trying to tell you how to unite and become first. Because the last shall be first, right? So, Afro-Descendant, household names, share this, make it go viral. Every time you see something posted about the Afro-Descendant Nation, which we are all a part of, we want you to get on record officially though. So we want you to go to the website and go on there and join officially. But all of you are part of the Afro-Descendant Nation, and we love you. We are supporting your pro-black organizations, and we want to ask you to text the word reparations. See, we got to get our numbers up, y'all. So I want you to share this out. You got to share this out. Text the word reparation to 877-506-2184. That's 877-506-2184. Text the word reparations and vote in the plebiscite. And what that means is we're getting our numbers to say that we want to be an independent nation. We want to be free, and we're going to take this information to the International Court of Justice so that we can get a ruling. But you have to consent to want to be free from your oppressor. So we don't have no more Miss Masses being shot for no reason at all. You know, we don't want to keep dealing with that. That's stress, that's pressure. And no black man in America since 1555 has ever died of a natural causes, because we've never lived under a natural condition since leaving our homeland. And since the invaders showed up here in America, when we had black people already here in America before the slave trade. You understand? We are the original people of the earth. So therefore, we was everywhere. We don't have a problem with our indigenous brothers because they are from Africa too. Even though they had been here thousands of years before the Caucasians showed up. So I just saying that to let our foundational Black American brothers know and our indigenous brothers know that we ain't got no problem with you. We want you in the Afro-Descendant Nation too, because you also Afro-Descendant. Whether you was part of the slave trade or not. We all brothers, and we're gonna have to put our interests first, because when the police show up, they don't ask us none of that. They don't ask about no religion. They don't ask you what your political affiliation is. They see one thing and one thing only, and that's the color of your skin. And they know that you're Afro-descendant. They know that you're the chosen of God, and they got something against that. So what we gonna do again is action one more time. This is part of the work of becoming free. This is just part of it. We got some more work to do, and it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. For those of you that's training for the ugliness, just keep training. Keep training. But we got to do some other work. We got to have a political wing as well as a military wing, right? We got to have a political wing, a self-defense wing. Okay? Everything real. We don't believe in no spook God, right? Let's look at it. Text the word reparations to 877-506-2184. Again, the word reparations, text it. 877-506-2184. And that's what happened. And I thank you for listening. Again, I want to give a shout out to Representative Epps of the House of Representatives and the Afrodescendant Nation who put on this event. And I'm glad to be here, glad that he invited me. And I'm always supporting my brother, been knowing my brother for over 30 years. And we've always had great conversations. And, so this is no surprise that he's taking this thing and running with it. And I know he knows, and we talk often, that I'm right with it. So we're going to take this thing and run all the way, try to get our people free. We want to leave this situation that we're in a better place than we found it. Thanks again, brother.
Senator Bass, man, I appreciate you coming out, supporting us out here today. I want to give a shout out to our new global ambassador, Prince Joseph Benjamin. Asier.
Yes, sir.
We're looking for great things from the brother. We're glad that he's a part of the Afro-Descendant Nation now. Looking to see what the agenda the brother's going to have. We thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, peace and blessings to everybody. Shahid Ali, I hope you see me, brother. We out here. Peace and blessings.
All right. Thank you for listening again one last time. Get this shout out for the plebiscite. Text the word reparations to 877-506-2184. 877-506-2184. And let's get these numbers up and let's work towards that independence. Because that's the only thing that's going to work for us. We've got to be separated from our enemies. Thank you for listening. This is Senator Bass, and we'll be back with you soon.
We live out here, y'all. Afro-Descendant Nation, ADN in the house. Representative Epps, Senator. Reparations now. Cut the check. We got Senator Bass out here, man. We're going to hear a few words from Senator Bass. Tell the people how you feel about it, Senator Bass.
Yeah, well, we must have reparations. Reparations is necessary. Matter of fact, it's quite essential to our survival as a people. Reparation can come in many different forms. Where we start is probably not where we'll end in it, but all our people should be on board for reparations. We have paid a heavy price. We are still paying a heavy price under the American system, and it is time that we all come together and let this government know and let the world know on the international stage as well that we are owed for the abuse and the human rights violations of our people throughout history, and specifically here in America. So without reparations, we won't be able to compete here in the near future. We have many people coming into this country being boosted up and supported with our tax dollars. We fought in every war, from the first war for the freedom of America, which we did enjoy, to today's wars. And we're still being treated as though we are third-class citizens and really no citizen at all. So we're asking you to share this information and make sure if you're watching this, when you see the information on our plebiscite, please vote in that plebiscite, because we're trying to get the international community to understand that we want separation. We want a nation of our own. We want to be able to determine self-determination for ourselves. We're tired of Donald Trump. We're tired of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and the like. We're ready to govern ourselves. And for those of us who want to stay with America, you're free to stay. We're not going to make anybody come with us, but at the same time, we must have some of this land that we can call our own, here or elsewhere. I prefer here. This is where our blood was spilled, and we are willing to do what it takes to get there. Want to give a shout out to some organizations, the PGRNA, doing a great work, and keep doing that work. Give a shout out to Cobra, keep doing that work. A lot of those reparation organizations, if I didn't mention, it's okay, just keep doing your work, because we're going to meet at a crossroad somewhere, and we're all on the same team. Just remember that we're all on the same team. We may have a different strategy, but we're all on the same team. Thank you, guys.
Senator Bass, we appreciate those words, brother. You're right and exact. So let me give the people the information on how to vote for reparations. We have a national reparations campaign going on right now. You want to text the word reparations to 877-506-2184. Again, text the word reparations to 877-506-2184. I want to give a shout out to our national conductor, Malik Shabazz, doing a great job in moving the Afrodescendant Nation forward. I want to give a shout out to the National Reparations League, Rashad Singleton, reparationsboycott.org. Please visit that site. Again, I'm going to give you the number one more time and how to vote in the National Reparations Campaign, sponsored by the Afrodescendant Nation. You want to text the word reparations to 877-506-2184 and visit our website, Afrodescendantnation.org. There's a lot of information on our site to tell you about what we're currently doing with our work internationally as well as nationally. So, Afrodescendant Nation, we out here, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all be blessed. Peace and blessings.